Hey, it's Benji Cole, son of Al Cole from CBS Radio and host of People of Distinction, the talk that gives an in-depth view of some of the most dynamic, intelligent, and successful people on the planet. Run to our website, peopleofdistinction.org for more info, or you can always email me directly at benji@alcoleenterprises.com. And on the line with us today, we have Siegfried Wyner. And we're going to be discussing his amazing book, The Life of a European American Ingrained in New York. Now, it's available for purchase through Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, pretty much wherever books are sold. So head on over there and pick up your copies today. And before we go any further, I will say Siegfried was brought to our network, People of Distinction, by some of the best publishers in the business, Book Savvy International. So if you or anyone you know have a book that they'd like moved, well, give yourself the best gift you could possibly give. Contact Book Savvy and have their wonderful team move it for you. You can find out more information on them at booksavvyinternational.com. Siegfried, first and foremost, man, welcome to People of Distinction, and thank you very much for being a guest. How are you doing today?
Okay, I'm fine. Thank you very much for asking.
Fantastic. Well, listen, we're looking forward to all of the words of wisdom that we're going to be able to steal from you today. First and foremost, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
I had been born on Iasi Romania on October 22nd, 1955, into as up of the mark, right-minded, highbrow, and law-abiding family that given me an all-head education. I was brought up to love and respect Homosapiens, encouraging me and help out underprivileged Homosapiens. I have graduated high school on August 1974 in Iasi, Romania. My family and I booked in United States on January 21st, 1976. I had graduated Bachelor of Science and Civil Engineering from Polytechnic Institute of New York, a five-star university, on June 4, 1981. I had become a U.S. citizen on August 4, 1981. I had graduated Magna Cum Laude in Master of Science Civil Engineering from Polytechnic Institute of New York on June 3, 1982.
All right. Tell us about your book.
My book is breakdown into two episodes. First episode based on true events about the love and courtship of Siegfried Wyner, 17-year-old, to our drop-dead girl, Yolanda Greenberg, 15-year-old. Everything began when Siegfried was 16 and Yolanda 14. The courtship and love between these two teeny boopers are genuine and sagacious. The second episode was also based on true events of what had stumbled up in Siegfried's life while he worked for City of New York Department of Buildings.
Siegfried, how did you develop the book title and the book?
Yeah, the title of my book has been given on the true events that has stumbled up into Siegfried Wyner while he lived in Romania and while he lived in New York working for Department of Buildings. The book cover done by Auto Reputation Press show Palace of Versailles, France, while Siegfried and his forebearer sojourned before booked to United States.
Any artists that inspired you?
Yes, Eric Siegel inspired me with this book, Love Story.
There you have it. Now, talk to us about some of the research that you did in preparation for the book.
I scrutinized the smoking gun that show beyond doubt that I'm not blameworthy of any charges that I had been held for questioning by an African-American judge on 2001. I had been set up by radical, hellacious, and spurious human being in order not to be nominated the King of Department of Buildings by Mayor of New York City. I had been transformed into undisputed King of Department of Buildings on 1999 when the entire Board of Queens came to the examination only to myself.
And what type of inspiration helped you create the narrative for this book?
I had pledged to my forebearer before he departed this life on July 2014 that I would write this book about love that I had for Yolanda and the naked truth of what has stumbled happened to me while I worked for City of New York Department of Buildings.
Any tips that you could offer your readers?
The book is a book of books, and you can burn midnight oil that while you are escalating the safety rail to make the grade, that you cannot pin one scope on any one council on the grounds that the human beings are green-eyed, unscrupulous, hosting, and venomous.
Siegfried, what was a highlight for you in writing this book?
Telling the unvarnished truth, what has stumbled happened to Siegfried while escalating the safety rail to make the grade while he drudged for Department of Buildings.
Siegfried, what are you hoping to see people take from your book?
I'm anticipating that the human being will read consciously my book and they will burn midnight oil, the unvarnished truth, what has stumbled happened to a European American who is doing one best to make a place for himself into the American society.
Siegfried, what is one thing that you want our listening audience here, people of distinction, to take from today's interview?
That is assiduous to escalate the safety rail to make the grade, and once you get there, you cannot pin one scope on any one council on the grounds that human beings are green-eyed, unscrupulous, hosting, and venomous.
Siegfried, what's next for you?
To make some money and to be hooked for tweeters with this book.
Siegfried, are you on social media, or how can your readers interact with you?
Yes, I'm on social media, and readers can consistently interact with me.
There you have it, people. I'm telling you, you know what you have to do, okay? Amazon, Barnes & Noble are the places you have to go. The Life of a European American Ingrained in New York is the title you have to pick up. And Siegfried Wyner is the author you have to thank for bringing it to your table. Head on over there today and pick up your copies. Siegfried, this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you once again for being a guest on People of Distinction.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.